Japan Shinko Turbine Thrust and Journal Bearings, designed for global viewers, especially beginners and technical learners. Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Engineer Umar. Today's video where we'll dive deep into the thrust bearing and journal bearing used in Shinko steam turbines from Japan. If you're a beginner or a technical enthusiast, this video is specially made for you. By the end of this video, your knowledge about turbine bearings, their working, fitting, and function will greatly improve. So stay with us till the end and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. 1. Introduction to Shinko turbine bearings. Shinko is a well-known Japanese manufacturer of steam turbines, used in power plants and industrial applications. Like all high-speed rotating machines, their turbines rely on two critical components for smooth and reliable operation. 3. What is a thrust bearing? A thrust bearing handles the axial load of the rotor. That is, the forward and backward movement caused by steam pressure. Hammer and wrench working principle. In Shinko turbines, tilting pad thrust bearings are often used. These bearings have pads arranged in a circle which tilt slightly to form a wedge-shaped oil film. This film absorbs axial force and prevents metal contact. Wrench fitting. Thrust bearings are installed in the bearing housing behind the rotor. Thrust collars or thrust discs are attached to the shaft and rotate against the bearing pads. A shim pack is used to adjust axial clearance. Straight ruler adjustment and clearance. Axial clearance or end float is carefully measured. Proper clearance prevents rotor rubbing or vibration. Dial indicators are often used during installation. 2. Journal bearing. Let's now understand the role and working of each in detail. 2. What is a journal bearing? A journal bearing supports the radial load of the turbine rotor. This means it carries the weight of the rotating shaft and ensures it spins smoothly without touching the housing. Hammer and wrench working principle. The shaft floats on a thin film of lubricating oil. There is no metal-to-metal contact during normal operation. This minimizes wear and allows high-speed rotation. Fitting. Journal bearings in Shinko turbines are typically of sleeve type or tilting pad type, depending on turbine size. The bearing shell is fitted in a housing, and oil is supplied through grooves or external pumps. Straight ruler clearance. A precise clearance between the shaft and bearing is maintained to ensure oil film formation. This clearance is checked using feeler gauges and micrometers during fitting. 4. Lubrication system. Both journal and thrust bearings require a continuous flow of clean, cool oil. This is achieved through main oil pump, emergency oil pump, oil filters and coolers. Oil not only lubricates but also cools the bearings during high-speed operation. Any failure in lubrication can result in bearing damage or turbine shutdown. 5. Importance in turbine operation. Let's understand why these bearings are so important in turbine operation. White have a checkmark. Load handling. Journal bearings support radial loads from the rotor. Thrust bearings take the axial push from high-pressure steam. White have a checkmark. Smooth operation. Proper fitting ensures no metal contact. Smooth rotation means less vibration, lower noise, and longer turbine life. White have a checkmark. Safety. Bearing failure can lead to rotor misalignment, overheating, or catastrophic breakdown. 5. Importance in turbine operation. Let's understand why these bearings are so important in turbine operation. White have a checkmark. Load handling. Journal bearings support radial loads from the rotor. Thrust bearings take the axial push from high-pressure steam. White have a checkmark. Smooth operation. Proper fitting ensures no metal contact. Smooth rotation means less vibration, lower noise, and longer turbine life. White have a checkmark. Safety. Bearing failure can lead to rotor misalignment, overheating, or catastrophic breakdown.